Hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I do. So, we are going to dive in and try out some of the Boxycharm products that we got this month of March 2021 in our boxes. So far, I've gotten one of my BOXYLUXE boxes and one of my BOXYCHARM PREMIUM boxes. So I'm going to give a try to some of the products. Some of them I'm going to try with y'all right here, and some of them I've already put on. I've got my coffee, and we're going to dive right in so that hopefully this does not take too long. And of course, with the magic of editing, we should be able to zip through this pretty quickly. Now, as far as what I've used already, I'm going to go over that first. I used the Fenty foundation, and I have used it before. I actually did a video already reviewing it. I like the foundation. I have oily skin, so it does work pretty good for my skin. It is a long wear, soft, matte foundation, but it's definitely not drying like some matte foundations are. So it's not just for oily skin. So don't think that you can't use it. Definitely give it a try. It's a really, really nice foundation. I know that in my unboxing of my BOXYLUXE the other day, I did mention that we got the KVD Kat Von D foundation brush, and this is the Lock-It foundation brush. I do have this already, so I didn't open this one up, but it is a really good brush. So if you get this, definitely try it. I did use it today with the foundation. Works good. Now, what else did I use? I used this earlier too. This is the lip liner that we got, and this is by Dominique Cosmetics. There we go. It's a really nice neutral color, and the tip of the liner is kind of like in a neat triangle shape. I love this lip liner. It's really, really nice. It goes on really smooth. It seems to wear really nicely, and I noticed that my I don't get any bleeding or feathering in the area around my lips where I do have some fine lines and stuff like that. So that is huge to me. In addition to that, I also used the lip balm that we got in, I got this in my Boxy Premium unboxing, and this is by Rowan Cosmetics. This is more of a sheer lip gloss. They call it a balm. Y'all, this goes on so silky smooth. It's got such a beautiful shine to it. It feels really good on the lips, and it's got like a nice minty scent and feel to it, so it's kind of cooling. The doe foot on it is also kind of cool, but it's not sticky. It is super silky, and it's got the, it's not as sheer as I thought it was going to be, especially with the lip liner. So this is like I'm obsessed with this. I want to call it a lip gloss, but they say it's a bomb. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. What else did I use? The Kypris. So we got the Kypris set. It was an illuminating eye serum and primer. And then we got the Kypris palette, which is an eye and body. Like, you can kind of use the palette sort of anywhere, but it's, a couple of you mentioned in my comments that it is more of an eye topper palette. Thank you so much. That's definitely what I'm going to use it for. In addition to that, I know in my video I used it kind of like a highlighter, and it popped like beautifully. I was like, oh my gosh. So I will probably use it as a combination of a couple different things. But I did also use the liquid Kypris serum primer, and I used that on my eye area. I also used it a little bit under my eyes. And as far as illuminating, I didn't really notice much of a difference. There really wasn't any even shimmer to it, more or less illuminating. But I do feel like it does have a slight tack to it as far as a primer goes for your eyelid. And it felt pretty good on my eyelids, especially considering, again, I do have oily skin. So eye primers kind of are difficult for me. A lot of them don't work very well with my oily skin, and my especially oily eyelids. So I was pleasantly surprised because I have let this primer sit a minute, and it's not really, I don't notice it creasing or getting funky on me. So, good news. I feel like I'll potentially use it in the future more as an eye primer. Again, didn't notice too much illuminating wise, but that's okay. So what else are we going to try? Well, we are going to dive in and with the Kypris toppers and this palette. And I'm also going to attempt to do some kind of a look with this Barbarella palette that we got. I've seen some mixed reviews on this. Personally, I was a little, I don't know. I just personally felt like there was so much beige in this palette. I wasn't over the moon. So I didn't really get too excited. But I am going to play with it. See what kind of look I can come up with. And we'll see how she performs. I know the swatches I did, they didn't come up very well. A lot of these up here are shimmers, surprisingly. But this one right here is a matte. So I'm going to attempt to lay that down on my lid. And we're going to start there. Ooh, this looks powdery. I got a whole cloud there. Not really saying anything. But it's also a really light shade. Okay. I mean, I guess I can see that. Now that the light's on it, I do see a difference. Okay. I am going to, I'll go in with this one right here. Kind of, I guess, as a transition. And then maybe pop this in the crease. And then go in with this one here. I don't know. Let's just play. Okay, I mean, it's a really light color. So, okay. Let's try this darker brown for the crease. All right, we picked up pretty good there. All right. I was afraid this was going to be patchy. And it's not patchy. That's good though. All right, let's try the darker brown. Okay. Ooh, I just tapped it all off. Okay. Oh, that laid down okay. I'm actually not hating this palette. I'm going to start with a shimmer, and I'm going to use this green one, and then use one of these beigey ones in the corner. All right. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's a pretty color. So I'm actually surprised I'm not hating this palette as much as I thought I was going to. Now I'm actually going to pop in with some toppers from the Kypris palette, and I'm going to use this one and then highlight my brow bone, I think, with this one. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm actually going to do a pop of color underneath. I'm going to use this one kind of dramatic color in the palette. Okay, and I got this eyeliner. Pop that on. Okay, I will be right back and do the other eye and mascara. Be right back. Okay, so mascara, everything is on. Honestly, I actually like the palette. I know. I didn't think I was going to, but I do. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I actually am really kind of liking most of the products that we got this month. What do you think? Did you get similar products? Have you tried them yet? Did you like them or not so much? Well, if you saw the little note at the beginning of the video that said, watch it to the end, and you're still here, thank you. I do appreciate it. Because I got another one of these palettes. So that means that I'm going to give it to one of y'all. Yeah. Especially since I actually feel like it performed pretty good. I don't mind passing it along. If I wasn't a fan of it, then I wouldn't. But it's actually a pretty good palette. So I would love for one of you guys to give it a try if you did not get it yourself. So all you've got to do to be entered in the giveaway to get this palette for yourself is, I would love it if you were a subscriber on my channel. And I'd also love it if you would please give my video a thumbs up. And of course, if you would, leave a comment down below. And just use the word palette. And let me know that you would like the palette. And that's it, because I do use a YouTube random comment picker to draw the winner. So obviously you've got to leave some kind of a comment and just include the word palette in that comment. And that's it. Well, other than the fact that you've got to be 18 years or older, U.S. resident, or have a U.S. shipping address, because I really cannot do international shipping quite yet, of course. But, you know, all those other good things with my normal giveaways. And, of course, my disclosure, you know, YouTube is not affiliated in any way, shape, or form with this giveaway. YouTube is not liable. They're not responsible. They have absolutely nothing to do with my giveaway. That's my giveaway. And the products are from either my boxes or items that I've purchased on my own. So there is no sponsor other than me. Okay, that's it. Thanks, of course, for hanging out with me for another one of my videos. I do appreciate it so much. And keep an eye out for another unboxing, because I did get my second BOXYLUXE in with different choice items. So that means I'm getting a different variation. So we get to see, obviously, the different products that I got. But obviously, as you know, one of the products is a repeat, which is the Barbarella palette, which one of y'all are going to be getting. Again, thank y'all. All right, thank you guys. Love you bunches. Mwah. I will talk to y'all soon and see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.